Today I'm going to visit some of the filming locations from the 2007 horror flick, Trick or Treat. In the movie Trick or Treat, it is Halloween night in a small Ohio town where several eerie tales intertwine. A school principal with a murderous double life hands out poisoned candy. A shy young woman on her way to a party reveals she's part of a deadly pack of werewolves. A group of kids learn that the legend of a school bus massacre is terrifyingly real. And a bitter old man is forced to face the holiday's vengeful spirit. Linking them all is Sam, a mysterious, childlike figure who enforces the rules of Halloween, punishing anyone who disrespects its traditions. The result is a chilling anthology where every story connects, reminding us that on Halloween, the line between tricks and treats can be deadly. I really enjoy this movie. It's a fun watch, especially if you're in the mood for something gruesome. It carries the vibe of an 80s or 90s horror flick with that mix of camp and creepiness that makes it stand out. What makes it even more special for me is where it was filmed. Much of Trick or Treat was shot on 36th Avenue in Vancouver, but a major section takes place in my hometown of Ladner. When I first watched the movie, I had no idea that Ladner was about to make an appearance. Suddenly, there on screen was the familiar storefronts and buildings of Ladner Village, places I know very well, transformed into the backdrop for one of the film's most memorable Halloween nights. On 36th Avenue, I was able to visit the 4 houses that the production used in the film. They're all clustered close together, which made it easy to check them out in one trip. Standing there, it was surreal to match up the real houses with their on-screen counterparts, like stepping right into the movie itself. This is 3742, the house featured in the film's prologue with Emma and Henry. In the movie, a young couple returns home after a night of Halloween celebrations. Emma makes the mistake of blowing out their jack-o'-lantern before midnight, a serious violation of the holiday's traditions in this universe. As she begins packing up decorations, she's suddenly and brutally murdered by an unseen figure. It's a chilling opening that sets the tone for everything that follows. Sadly, the original house that appeared in the film has since been torn down and rebuilt. So what you see here today is a very different version from that one, immortalized on screen. This one is 3725, the house that belonged to Mr. Krieg in the film. Unlike some of the other locations, this one is still very much the same today. Mr. Krieg is a reclusive, grumpy old man who ends up in a terrifying showdown with Sam, the pumpkin-headed trick-or-treater who serves as the spirit and enforcer of Halloween. After a violent and chaotic fight inside the house, Sam ultimately spares Krieg, but only once he agrees to respect the traditions of Halloween. This is 3707, the house that was used for Principal Wilkins. The home still stands today and looks much the same as it did in the film. On screen, Principal Stephen Wilkins appears to be a mild-mannered school administrator, but he's quietly revealed to be a serial killer with a warped sense of Halloween justice. From here, we see him hand out poison candy to a greedy trick-or-treater and then struggle to bury the boy's body in his backyard, all while dealing with his own mischievous young son. It's a darkly comedic storyline that unfolds right at this very house. This is 3775, the house that belonged to Rhonda. Unfortunately, like 3742, the original home has since been torn down and rebuilt, and the new version looks quite different. In the film, Rhonda is the shy, Halloween-loving girl who actually becomes the target of a cruel prank tied to the legend of the school bus massacre. But when the prank takes a deadly turn and the real spirits of the drowned children rise, Rhonda proves to be far stronger than anyone expected. She walks away unharmed, leaving the bullies to their fate. The original house used for her character had a much spookier look that fit her storyline perfectly. Looks kind of like a witch's house. Well, this is the main area where they filmed the horror movie Trick or Treat. Some of the houses have been torn down, some still here. Further down 36th Avenue, you can spot the exact stretch of road where the school bus drives directly toward the camera in the Halloween school bus massacre storyline. It's a striking shot in the film. Nestled in the charming streets of Ladner Village, this quiet town was transformed in the heart of Halloween chaos for the 2007 horror anthology Trick or Treat. Though it looks calm today, on screen it became a stage for a night of eerie traditions, dark humor, and chilling encounters. Ladner Village itself almost becomes a character, with every corner, lamppost, and building contributing to the film's celebration of Halloween lore and the consequences of breaking its sacred rules. Like I said, that whole movie, the party sequence in the town square was filmed right here in Ladner, British Columbia, right behind me. Right in my hometown where I grew up. You see a lot of old buildings that aren't there anymore. The barber shop, the restaurant you see behind me here is in the movie. It's now an Italian place, and at the time it was a Mexican place called the Boot and Sombrero. But it was filmed right here in Ladner, back in, I'd probably think 2006. I had no idea it was shot here until I watched that movie, and then boom, you're right in the heart of Ladner Village. In the movie Trick or Treat, they go right down this alley here. And I think when they come back out, he places the body right about here. This used to be a barber shop that you see in the movie. Thought I would take another look at this spot at nighttime. Give more of that trick-or-treat atmosphere. Well, I hope you check out Trick or Treat this Halloween season, if you're into B-level horror flicks. It's a fun, gruesome ride with lots of classic Halloween chills. But beware, some treats come with a terrible price. Thank you for coming on this tour of the filming locations. If you like this video and you like this kind of content, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. And this Halloween season, stay spooky, stay safe. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.